Hey guys, so it's the 24th of August, Monday morning, about 7:30 a.m. and we are just about ready to set off on our C2C on our Onewheels. We're going from Whitehaven to Tynemouth. Today we're going to stop at Tynemouth first, which is only about 6 miles in, but we need to stop for a top up because the next stretch is about 12 miles down to Loweswater. Then we're going to head on to Keswick, Penruddock, and then finally end up in Penrith this evening, hopefully. Okay, 7 miles in, top up charge done thanks to the co-op. Now we're heading on another 12 miles to Loweswater for pub lunch. So we're like another 5.5 miles in, already at 50% power. We needed to get 12 miles out of this charge, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. But on the plus side, the really good views have started.
Yeah, that's the go-kart club.
So we'll really enjoy walking with all these beautiful hills and mountains around us. Okay, just finished our lunch at the Kirkstiles Inn, which was amazingly good. And now we are just carrying the boards up this hill rather than waste 10% power leaving the charging point. So this is a insanely steep hill that the fangs were going to touch down on anyway. So we're using our very high-tech one-wheel leash to pull it up the hill for a very, very long way. Well, shit. Guess we're finding a way around. Yet another poor choice of directions. So where are we and where should we be?
No,
we should have gone
just
up
right
that
up
way.
there. But there wasn't a sign.
I didn't see one. So our major issue at the moment is they were doing loads of maintenance on one bit of the route, which meant we had to go a different way, and that resulted in us chewing up 30% battery power going up the longest hill. And now we have found that a few signs have not been where they should be, so we keep getting lost.
Yep, I remember this.
Luckily, there's one just over there.
I don't want to be hitting rocks them sizes.
Why? Just because you come straight off? It's funny for me though. It's funny for me when Toad comes off. It's like highlight of the day. So far there's been 2 highlights. So we're coming down on the way to our last stop now, down to Penruddock, stopping at the Sportsman's Inn for whatever they make us have, for dinner and drink or something, and then we've only got 10 more miles to get to Penrith for the night. 10% battery left. Your one wheel needs some juice. No! I have to get to that white building over there. The white building in the distance, that's how far I gotta get. And my one wheel needs some juice at 10%. So we switch her off. And we switch it back on, and we see if the regen down this little hill can get me there. Let's find out. Nose hasn't lifted quite yet, but then we're still going downhill, leveling out now. Can he make it? Oh, and the nose is lifting up the little hill. I'll go till it starts dragging the tail. We're so close. We are so close. We just gotta get to there. That's as far as we gotta get. That's as far as we gotta get. Come on! Come on, look at this freaking nose. This is insane. I can't keep it down. Yeah, fuck you. Oh no! Oh well, I did not make it. It threw me. But we made it, almost. So close. So very, very close. But it threw me. So, choices. Ride all day in this. A 90 quid Uber to get to the next hotel. Or go get a train to the next hotel, which will take hours and have 4 changes. Or we go back to where we started and get the car and drive to the next hotel, which is the cheapest and quickest option. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, lovely. Is it straight through here or up there? By far and away the worst weather I have ever ridden this board in. Fucking hell, I can't even see. Seriously again, how many times are we going to cross the road?
Just following where it had the traffic things to.
A little bit wet. What platform do we need? Well, we need Carlisle, right? We need Carlisle, right? Yeah. Very glad we're not out in this right now. Not ideal. So on one side of things, really happy we're not out on this. And on the other side of things, I was really looking forward to doing the Pennines on the Onewheel. Really wish the weather had held out.
So this is our 3rd attempt of C2C, and we've yet to get a year where we can get to the top of the Pennines and have a decent view.
Yeah. So those who have done it before and have been to the Hilltop Cafe, we managed it, I don't know, like 5-6 years ago at this point, first time we did C2C, and it was still there, but it was weather like this when we got to the top. The last time we did it a couple of years ago, it had burnt down, but the lady that owned it had like a food van there, and she was serving stuff, but it was freezing and insane wind. And this year, we didn't even make it to the top of the hill because we're doing it on one wheels. But we hope one day we can make it up there with nice weather and maybe get a good photo. But it hasn't happened yet. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Beginning of day 3. It's just about stopped raining, but there's a lot of water on the floor, so we're going to take it easy, just trying to avoid all of the wet. Our only big concern at the moment is one of the areas on the way from Consett to Newcastle, we think, if memory serves, is earth, so that may well be a bog. So we'll see how that goes. We're hoping not to get too much mud in the fender, kill the battery, etc. But here's hoping, make it to Newcastle, no issues. So currently on the trail from Consett to Newcastle, and as expected, it is fucking muddy and slick. And so the board keeps trying to whip out from under you to the right or the left. It's also covered in horse crap as well, so every time you try and avoid that, you almost come off. Should have put it in elevated mode. Oh. Ever so slowly. No. Win. Do you like to win? Did you hit bangs or?
Yeah, 3 times.
So if anybody hasn't got fangs and they're thinking about it, don't go for the minis. No. Toads keep turning. When he hits things, they'll turn to the side. And you can't do them up too tight because you'll pull the anchor bit, if you like, out of the foot pad. Because all it is basically glued into the wood in the foot pad. Go for the full-on ones that are a pain in the arse to get out because you have to physically take the wheel out and then unscrew it. But mine have been absolutely perfect the whole time. So here we are once again, my board, Captain Morgan, no battery left. Toad, it's got like 20% battery left. I've got nothing.
And I weigh about 20 kilos more.
And he weighs about 20 kilos more. How could this be, you ask? Well, it's basically, he gets more regen down the hills than I do. And I've got a Flight Fins 1, and he's got a Flight Fins 2 treaded tyre. And the mileage difference for the softer compound on the treaded 2 is crazy. No, you're all right. We've made it to the end point. Victory.
victory.